Hey everybody, I'm SpectralStar and welcome back to Let's Play Vampyr. Alright, so we gotta go back to Sean Hampton's shelter and confront the man. Where was he? Where was his keister? I could level up, but... oh. Maybe I need to go up. I mean, it all seems healthy to me. Oh, wait. Is this the way out? I'm not for sure. Oh, well. We can grab some of these people's things. Ugh. For some reason, that bed sheet looks greasy. Ugh. I hope this is the way out. I mean... last time we did talk to, the Madame. The pseudo... old Bridget, the pseudo leader of this place. So that was pretty cool.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
Uh-huh. So I'm glad we finally found a town that didn't have everybody in the world to meet. Because I needed a break. Seriously needed a break. I think I'm going the right way. At least we do have a hideout. What the heck? The common mace! Is it better than my... So, I have a used mace, I think. Okay. How's this thing look? 95 damage? What has this got? 121 damage. Oh, it's two-hander. No wonder. That's not bad, though. I still feel like we should rank up the rest of our stuff. We could level up. We should level up. I just hate to see that the districts get worse and worse every time I do this, because howdy do. I can make treatments and serums. I know. But I want to make sure that I can make my weapons stronger. Ooh, now I can do this. 10% absorb blood hits when the weapon hits. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna go for the yeah, I can't even use this. I can do this though. Oh, okay, so it already had that. My bad. Duh. Doof. Feels dumb. So what can I do with you? Tiny good handle parts. I need to find handle parts. People that sell handle parts, I need you. There's a common pistol parabellum. Okay, dokie. I don't think I want to use a pistol. Oh, wow. That's a pretty good lot of damage for a bullet. In this game, at least. Like Call of Duty, it's like an instant kill. But, you know, whatever. Should I level up? I guess I should. Or evolve. Evolve my vampire bullshit. Okay. So I'm not really too fond of blood barrier, even though I haven't used it that much. I need to start using it more often. Let's see, what do we want here? We got an ultimate we can pick. Oh, yes. Details on blood cauldron. Focus your power to boil the target's blood, causing it to violently explode, dealing damage to the target and anything nearby. That actually sounds really cool. Abyss. Create a shadow vortex at your target's feet, coming to life. The shadow interrupts an enemy in the area and inflicts tremendous damage. Kind of liking the blood explosion thing. Rage. You lose control and let the beast take over for a short time. beast teleports itself to all enemies around you and strikes them with furious blows. That sounds really cool. I think I'm gonna explode people though. I'm not sorry. I must explode people. Okay. Okay, so now that cost 1,000. I can do that. I can. My physical prowess probably should go up though. I feel like I don't have enough stamina ever. Blood absorption. Excuse me. I had some chickadee nuggies and some chalky milk, and my throat is clogged. It was delicious. Science? 3 serums. Okay. Well, we're not doing that yet. Alright, let's give ourselves more stams. Wait, that is stamina. Okay, just making sure. Alright. You know what? Yeah, sure, let's do it. Okay. Confirm. We are now level 14. We will never be higher level than anything else. Healthy? Okay, cool. Alright, we're good. Everybody's healthy. I mean, everybody's a scowl also, but you know, hey, we're all healthy. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth, shall we? I guess we can't leave from here. Just kind of odd. How do we get out of here then? Can I just hop down? Oh, was that monies? It's indeed the monies, sonnies. Alright, let's go through here. I'm just gonna try to leave. What is this? Where is this? Wait, this is... Oh! Old Bridget. And yawn bitch. Embankment sewers! I hope this is where we need to go. If it's not, then... Who are you?
Are you alright, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said go. Leave me alone, sir.
Jesus. No talkie?
Sir, you have no idea what could happen to you if you stay here. Why don't you go home?
For fuck's sake. Do I have to punch you in the face to make you disappear? Leave me be.
It's my duty to insist. Death lurks everywhere. I must ask you to go back home.
I'm safe here. Don't you get it? I'm better off risking the flu than catching a bullet. Am I clear enough?
I see. Well, since you are obviously hiding from a threat, don't you have a safer place to go?
Do you think I'm stupid? The Night Asylum, the Turquoise Turtle, even Miss Gillingham's attic. I tried them all. No, this is my only chance.
He's healthy. Oh god, I just turned and ran. Like, rawr. Can I take his shit? I can. Thank you for your shit, sir. He is healthy. What's his name? Rodney Grader. Dear Rodney. I feel like I'm going the wrong way, but oh well. Exploration is half the fun. Look, you can't get through.
It's locked, all right.
Isn't that wonderful? Okay. Where to now? I mean, it's scale infested, so I mean, I guess if you look at it like you could be healthy in this place, but I don't know. I don't know. Seems a little bit silly to me. I do need to start gathering things. This has got to be the way, right?
It's locked.
I mean, I checked them anyway, because... What the hell? Where am I going? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? So I hit left trigger and right trigger to do my ultimate move. The tombstone pile driver. I wish I could do a tombstone pile driver. That would be so awesome. Ah, a dead man. Am I where I need to be, Jenkins? Pretty sure I am. Yep. There's Shawnee Boy Hampton. Okay, so this is the secret exit.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sure.
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers.
I mean, I drink blood, but at least cook it, man.
Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You protect mortals and scowls.
You make no distinction between the living and the scars, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
Harriet needs special attention. Wait, don't you see the risks?
What will be the result if you continue to assist both Skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
What about the epidemic?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
You're eating a person, dude. But you are a Skull.
You've turned Skull now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a seeker of his glorious light.
And the eater of man flesh. Do you own this place?
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
Have you met the Dawsons?
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
Aloysius. I love that name. Has no one taken any notice?
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
Harriet needs special attention.
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
She gonna show her the ways of the vampire force. Who is old Bridget?
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is so hateful.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skulls, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
Oh boy. Got the deep
We
instruments.
have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I'd like to trust you.
I will strive to emulate your merciful nature, Sean, but it's a difficult pledge to make.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
He was talking about something else, not eating people. I envy the peace you found.
I believe you, Sean. In fact, I envy the peace you found and will remember it.
There is love and compassion in your heart. You only need to give it wings.
Thank you for your kind words, Sean. Continue your noble efforts. You are a good man in bad times.
Keep to the light, my friend. Like all my flock, you have a home here. Anytime you're in the neighborhood.
As soon as you kill somebody, I'm gonna rip your head off and shove it up your ass, though. You know that, right? Okay. New citizens available to kill. Alright, our mesmerize level has gone up. Hint failed. I can't talk to Sean anymore. Not at this moment. I can rob him blind, however. And I shall. You have to pay the tax to be alive. Okay. What the fuck?
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game.
Who dis? That's pretty.
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
What? Why does he have this?
29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. ICHABOD Throgmorton. I gotta talk to this man.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is ICHABOD Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Science, huh? Alright, personal questions. You're a fraud! No, that's not a question, that's a fucking statement. About the Guard of Prewin.
Have you heard of the Guard of Prewin?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
You hunt alone?
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Something tells me this guy hasn't run into a vampire yet, but then again, who knows? Tempted to join the Guard, are you?
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
I'm not going to say you're a fraud yet. Your life in London. About your work.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
How do you identify a vampire?
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
I think he's full of shit. Do you need help?
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
About this neighborhood.
Tell me about this neighborhood.
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Poor boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Okay. Did you see what happened?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
I hate vulgar logs. Too vulgar. Are you afraid?
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Who could have done that?
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course.
It's true.
Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Okay. Personal questions. You're a fraud.
You've never faced, let alone killed a vampire, Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not. I may embellish the truth concerning my achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
You have courage.
You have courage, Mr. Throgmorton. Perhaps that is all one requires to face the demons.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You'll see. One day I'll find and kill one of these monstrosities with my own 2 hands.
Okie dokie. Making sure got everything alright.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
I assume he's healthy as a horse.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town?
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
She's kind of cute. Personal questions. Hence required. Your life in London. About this part of town.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
Okay. What are the local dangers?
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at HAMPTON shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
Except for Sean, when he's hungry. You think I should leave?
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
Alrighty. Is it dangerous to work at night?
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
You're not as fast as a vampire lady, but okay. The sad saint?
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End.
Yep.
He gave me shelter, and he is not always sad.
Are you homeless?
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
As long as you're happy. Did you see what just happened?
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
See you later, Mrs. Paxton. You with the pink hat. Talk to me.
You again? What do you want?
Are you a trade union activist?
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
No support from the trade union?
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need?
It is.
Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
You robbed yourself by getting drunk. Your beliefs cost you your job?
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Oof. We woke. We're gonna get woke soon. Don't worry. Alright. What do you do for a living?
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
Well, I am dead. You don't like me much. Doctors work hard too.
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
You don't like me much, do you?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
About this part of town.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here and then ask me that question again.
Hey, at least you got a nice
Alive, I mean.
pink hat. You see me as an enemy. No, you know what? Say clearly what you think of me. Get it off your
If you have
chest.
something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh, you want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
Sweet. You see me as an enemy.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
Alright, well, I'll be right back next time. I'm SpectralStar, and we'll continue this conversation later on My Wamo. Kodoku.
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is ICHABOD THROGMORTON.